Hi, have you ever realized that the biggest barrier between you and your goals is actually you? That moment of realization reshaped how I see success and how I see myself. To explain how that shift happened, let me start with the goals that guide me. My first goal is earning my bachelor's degree in graphic design. After years of delaying school, I realized that returning isn't just about career advancement, though that's a bonus, but rather it's about honoring my passion for the arts, expressing myself when words fall short, and rebuilding that confidence lost. Reminding myself that choosing myself is not selfish, it's actually strength. And once I began to choose myself academically, it naturally pushed me to reflect on the other kind of leader that I want to be in my workplace. My second goal is becoming a better communicator and leader. And at Starbucks, communication is the center of everything we do. In chapter 10, it is said that leadership isn't a title, but rather a dynamic relationship based on mutual influence and shared goals. And I see that every day at work. For example, I often collaborate with my seasoned partner, Mo. She's been with the company for 8 years to improve efficiency. Together, we have reorganized the bar fridges and the bar stations to improve workflow during our busiest hours. Also, when I coach new baristas, I try to explain why sequencing matters for the drink consistency, quality, and also meeting the goals that we have for our drive-through time. These moments help me grow in a calm, intentional, and supportive leader. Qualities connected to the steady and conscientious styles, as mentioned by Violenti in chapter 18. But even leadership growth doesn't just happen overnight. It's directly shaped by how I care for myself. Last but definitely not the least is my personal growth. I've spent most of my life putting everyone else first. Now I'm learning to choose myself. I'm learning to set boundaries, maintain a work life balance, and make time for the things that I love, like crafting, singing, streaming, or track making. This personal goal actually supports the other two goals. When I feel balanced, I show up as a better communicator, a better partner, and a better leader. Now that I've shared my goals, it is also important to explain what keeps me moving toward them. So for me, my motivation comes from a one main source, and this is going to sound cliche, the pursuit of true happiness. But hold on. I know I used to people please all the time that I forgot that the one person that I owed happiness to is myself. I have to remind myself that self-care isn't selfish. It keeps me grounded. So I ask myself this important question. Why? Why am I doing this? Why is it important? And because of this question, whatever I decide to do, whatever I decide to say, it's intentional. After I understood my motivation, this helps me connect with the leadership theories and show how it can support me as a person and then as a professional. One of these theories is the contingency theory. In chapter 10, it is mentioned that leadership depends on the situation. This helps me adapt my communication style depending on whether I'm coaching a new barista or collaborating with a seasoned partner or even talking to my manager. Adaptation is only one part of it. The other one is the energy that I bring into the space. So for the second theory, it's going to be a transformational one. This theory focuses on inspiration and attitude. Because people don't follow negativity, they follow the passion and the vision. Staying encouraging and positive allows me to influence my coworkers and even customers in meaningful ways. And to understand myself even better, I look at how my personality plays into communication. In chapter 18, Violante explains the disc profiles and how there's no single style that is suited for all situations. Thankfully, I see myself drawing from multiple traits depending on what my team needs at work: steadiness under pressure, conscientiousness for accuracy, or influence when motivation drops. So when I step back and look at everything all together, a bigger picture becomes clear that all my ideas, the goals, the motivation, the leadership theories, they all come back to one thing. Success doesn't begin with a promotion, degree, or title. It begins with how you lead yourself. By choosing clarity, intention, and self growth, I'm not chasing success. I'm building it from within. And that's how I'm redefining success: leading myself before leading others. Thank you.